In this video, we're going to begin a quest in learning how to combine radicals. And combining radicals is not much different than combining like terms in algebra. In previous lectures in this class, we learned that in order to simplify this here, we simply take all the x terms, like 4x plus 2x plus 3x, and combine them. 4 plus 2 plus 3 is going to give me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9x. And then I have a number here, but I can't combine this 8 with the 2y because y and 8 are unlike terms, just like how y and x are unlike terms. So I'm left with plus 8 plus 2y. And it works the same when we have radicals. We need to have the same thing being multiplied by our number in order to combine them. But we utilize the fact that we can simplify radicals to see if we secretly have the same thing just hiding in there. For example, we have 3 root 8, which is equal to 3 root 4 root 2, because 2 times 4 is 8, which is equal to 3 times 2 root 2, which is equal to 6 root 2. And then our next term, 2 root 18, is really equal to 2 root 9 root 2, which is the same thing as, and I'll bring the plus sign down here, plus, 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 which is the same as 2 times root 9 is equal to regular 3, root 2, which is the same thing as 6 root 2. And then we have minus, minus, minus. 4 root 2 is just equal to 4 root 2, which is just equal to 4 root 2. And we see that we can simplify this all the way down. 6 root 2 plus 6 root 2 is 12 root 2 minus 4 root 2 is equal to 12 minus 4 is 8. And you notice that once we're in simplest terms, we just treat the radical like a variable. We can combine like terms as long as they have the same number inside of the radical. Our next problem is similar, so take a minute and try it if you'd like. This time we have 2 root 12. So let's see what we can pull out of root 12. This is equal to 2 root 4 times root 3, which is equal to 2 times 2 root 3, which is equal to 4 root 3. And then we have our plus signs. And then we have 5 root 48, which is equal to 5 times square root. What's the biggest number we can pull out of here? We can pull a 4 out, but we can pull a 16 out as well, because we can actually pull, when we pull 4 out, we're left with 12, so we can pull another 4 out, and 16 times 3 is equal to 48. Now this is equal to 5 times 4 root 3, which is equal to 20 root 3. Then we have our minus sign, and 7 root 3 is in simplest terms, so it's just 7 root 3 all the way down. And what we end up with here is 4 root 3 plus 20 root 3 is 24 root 3 minus 7 root 3 is equal to 24 minus 7 is 17 root 3. And there is our solution for this problem. Now, one that's a little more challenging just because it includes fractions. 1/4 root 45. I see immediately that that 45 has a 9 in it. So I can say this is equal to 1/4 times root 9 root 5. 1/4 times 3 root 5, or 3/4 root 5, plus 1/3 root 20. I see that I can pull a 4 out, so this is 1/3 root 4 root 5, which makes this 1/3 times 2 root 5, which in the end gives me 2/3 root 5. And now we just find common denominators and add them together like we would any other time. 4 and 3 have a common denominator of 12. So this is this term here, 3/4 root 5, is going to be, we multiply the 4 by 3 to get up to 12, so 3 times 3 is 9. And then this term over here, the 2/3 root 5, we multiply the 3 by 4 to get to 12. 2 times 4 is 8. And 9 plus 8 is 17 over 12 root 5. Take a minute and try this one on your own. This one's a little harder because I don't immediately see what perfect square I can pull out of 98. So let's just look at it. 98 is 2 times 45 plus 4, or 49. And I immediately see 49 is 7 times 7. So this becomes 3/4 root 2 root 49, which is 3/4 times 7 root 2, which is 21 over 4 root 2. And my other one, root 50, you should immediately see you can pull a 25 out of 50. So this is 2/5 root 25 root 2, which is 2/5 times 5 root 2, which is 10 over 5 root 2, which is actually equal to 21 over 4 root 2 minus 10 over 5 is just 2 root 2. And then we continue. 2 wholes is going to be 8/4, so 21 minus 8 is going to be 13/4 root 2. We can also do this with cubic roots. We can do this with any root. Again, square root is not special. 5 cube root 2 is just 5 cube root 2. 16 is equal to 8 times 2. 54 is equal to 6 times 9, so it's equal to 27 times 2. 27 cube root 2. 5 cube root 2 is still the same thing, but cube root of 8 is equal to 2. 2 times 2, cube root 2 minus cube root of 27 is 3. 6 times 3, cube root of 2. And we get 5 minus 4 minus 18. 5 minus 4 is 1, minus 18 is negative 17 cube root of 2. So all you do is simplify as far as you can, and then you can combine terms if they have like terms.